Clutter is a new 2016 feature that's available on Outlook.com and Office 365 Exchange Online. Clutter can help you filter low priority messages, saving you time for the most important messages. How Clutter works is the server keeps track of messages you read as well as those you don't. When you turn Clutter on, it automatically takes new incoming messages that you are most likely to ignore and puts them in the Clutter folder. And the more you use it, the better it learns. As a note, the clutter analysis does not begin until junk email is evaluated and filtered, and any Outlook rules you've set up have been processed. There are also messages from certain people that will never be identified as clutter. Messages from you, anyone in your management chain, and your direct reports. There are certain things that Clutter looks at in a message to understand what you typically don't read. For instance, the sender, whether you participated in a conversation, if you're the only recipient, and its importance. So let's go ahead and start working with Clutter. I've already logged into my OWA. We'll go to Settings, which is over in the top right corner. Click on Options and go to Mail over on the left side. We want to go under Automatic Processing and choose Clutter. Once you click on Clutter, it's going to take you in so you can turn Clutter on and off. For my account, Clutter is turned on. If we wanted to turn it off, we would uncheck this box. So we'll go ahead and turn it back on. And it's also going to send me notifications about messages that are separated as clutter. But it's always good to take time and go in and look in the Clutter folder to see what messages are there. There are some things that you can do also to help speed up the process of Clutter learning what messages are important to you and which ones aren't. Some of the things you can do is manually move your low priority messages to the Clutter folder. So let's go back to our Outlook. For instance, this message that I got from Staples, if I wanted to put that in my Clutter folder, I can either drag it and drop it in the Clutter folder, or I can do a right click on it and tell it to move it to the Clutter folder. Now, if a message mistakenly goes into your Clutter folder, all you need to do is go to the Clutter folder. So I could drag this back to my inbox, or again, I can use the right click method and tell it to move it to whatever folder I wanted to move it to. We'll go ahead and drag it back to our inbox. And so now, Clutter should know that any messages that come from Staples would not be deemed low priority. And that's how the Clutter feature works. So remember, in order to turn it on and off, you need to go into OWA. It's under Mail, Automatic Processing, Clutter. Check is on, uncheck is off. Once you make the change, please remember to click the Save button in order to save either turning it on or off.